What is going on, everybody? Tech Enthusiast here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play Dreamcast games on your Steam Deck, and we're going to be using the emulator called Redream, and I personally believe this is the best emulator for Dreamcast. It's got fantastic UI, great features, and with the latest update it works great on the Steam Deck. So to install this, we're going to head over to desktop mode. Once in desktop mode, open up Firefox and then search for Redream. It should be the first result, redream.io. Make sure it's the correct link. So now we're on the official page and we can see some of the features listed here. So high definition gaming, you can upscale to 1080p up to 4K, and it's also ready to play. So no configuration needed, no BIOS or flash files, and it's got 95% compatibility rate, which is great. Okay, so to download, we're going to click on the download button, then scroll down. Don't go for stable, we want development release. Now this is the latest version at the time of this video. Click on the Linux icon or that penguin. Whilst that downloads, we're going to do something optional. We're going to search for SteamGridDB. Basically, this is an artwork database for many Steam games, including non-Steam games, games that were delisted from Steam. You'll find official artworks for them, as well as emulators including Redream. Okay, so we've got a bunch of files. So the first one I'm going to go for is this one. This is the box art. So I'm going to save it and give it the official naming convention. So that's capsule. Then we're going to go for the wide one. This is capsule wide. I'm just going to call it wide to keep it short. Alright, so if we scroll down, there's other artworks here as well. You could also use that for your wide image. Now go to heroes, and this is the artwork we're going to use once you click on the game. This is a banner basically. So we're going to call this hero, but obviously you can call it anything you want, as so long as you know what the files, where the artwork's supposed to go. Then we're going to go for logos, and I'm going to choose this one, and again right click and save. And lastly, you have the option of setting a custom icon. I'm not going to do it here, but you know how to do it. It's not too important, so I'm just going to carry on. Okay, so now we can just minimize this window. Okay, so now we're going to open Dolphin file browser, click on downloads, and you'll see the artwork we downloaded here. Open up the download we got from Redream, drag the Redream file from the zip file, and then right click, create a new folder. We're going to call it Redream, and this is because when we launch Redream, it is going to create other files, your save files, configs, and we want to maintain everything in one folder. Okay, so once that's done, minimize again, then click on the Steam icon and open the library. On the bottom left, click on add a game, add a non-Steam game, browse, and you'll notice the directory here. So scroll down and then go to downloads, and then select the Redream folder. Go to file types, then select all files, and then open the Redream file, then select add a selected game. Okay, once that is done, we can see it listed here, Redream. Click on it and we're going to launch it the first time. Now with that open, it will tell you that this emulator can play CDI, CHD and GDI games. Just quickly, this is entirely optional, and this is to compress your games to a smaller size. So download CHD Man from the link in the description and extract it. I've got it on the desktop. So we've got a few files here, so we can convert a Q or GDI to CHD, extract CHD to Q, or extract CHD to GDI. Now I'm going to open my game. So this is Dino Crisis, and the size is 1.10 gigabytes. So we're going to select all of these files and copy it across to CHD Man, and then we're going to double click the first file here, Q or GDI to CHD. So this process could take a while. It depends on the size of your game and how powerful your PC or your laptop is. But I'm going to speed up the video here. And that is it. We have a new format, dinocrisis.chd, and look at the file size, 511 megabytes compared to 1.10 gigabytes. So pretty much half the size. It is absolutely worth doing this, as you will save a lot of space and you're not going to need multiple files to play one game, as you'll only have the one CHD file. So I'll show you how to put the games in the correct folder. So I'm going to go back to Dolphin, I'm going to go to Home, and I'm going to go to Warpinator. So this is where I've transferred one of my games. You may have a different method of transferring your games, it doesn't really matter as long as it's on the Steam Deck. Then I'm going to create another tab, and here I will be going to the root directory. So I'll click on the up arrow, and then I'm going to click on Run, Media, then this long file name here, Emulation, ROMs, and then scroll down to Dreamcast. This is because this is the directory that EMU Deck created. I'm just going to use that because hopefully, Redream gets added to EMU Deck. You can, put your game anywhere you want, but I'm going to put it here. I'm going to click on Go to Library, Add Directory, and then find the location of the game. So I'm just going back to root, and once again scroll down, Run, Media, the long file name, and then Emulation, ROMs, and then go all the way down to Dreamcast. And once again, remember, you can put your games anywhere you want. And once you have done that, click on here and it should find all your games and scrape the artwork. So now we can close Redream and then right click here and then set custom background and select hero. So obviously your name can be anything. Then right click again, set custom logo. Okay, that's done. So we're going to click on this cogwheel here, properties, and if you did have a custom icon, this is where you would add it in by clicking here. And also you can change the name of your game here, so I'm just going to give it a capital R and close it, and that would save the name. Next I'm going to go to library and change the artwork for the recent games. So right click, manage, and then set custom artwork. Now if I'm not mistaken, okay, yep, the file name was wide. Open, and then lastly we need to give it the box cover. So scroll all the way to the bottom, right click again, manage, and set custom artwork, and then select capsule. And that is it in terms of the artwork for your non-Steam game, or in this case Redream. So this part is entirely optional. I have a premium license for Redream, and to activate that, go back to the Redream page, click on login, then enter your login details. I'm going to cut that bit out here. Once you are logged in, click on the blue icon on the top right hand corner, settings, and then you'll see your license here, which supports Windows, Mac, Linux, and Raspberry Pi. Click on download license. Once that has downloaded, we're going to go back to Dolphin file browser, go to the download folder, and then drag the license to the Redream folder. The next time you open Redream, all the premium features will be unlocked. Remember, this is entirely optional. You can still use the free version. Okay, so now we're going to go into gaming mode. Once in gaming mode, if Redream is not there, no problem, just press B to bring up the side menu, then go to library, scroll down to R, and you'll find Redream, and just open it from there. And here's all your games. So the first thing I usually do is go to import. You'll see the Steam Deck import recognized as a 360 pad. That's fine. And let me just show you how to unbind a button. So press the X button, and this part is important. So for the main menu, make sure you assign a button. I'm going to go with the button on the top left hand corner next to the D-pad, and that's it. You don't have to press save or anything, it's automatically saved. And I'm just going to launch Crazy Taxi. I just cut out all the intro so we can get straight to the game. So now that we're in game, I'm going to show you a few options. So press the menu button, and the first one I'm going to go to is video, and the first option we have is window mode. So there are 3 options here you can choose from. Secondly is game resolution, and this is a premium only feature, and you can upscale it pretty high, and you'll notice that mainly on PC or if you're playing on a monitor, and this will only work for 3D games, not 2D games like Street Fighter. Secondly, we have game aspect ratio. We can toggle between 16:9 or stretch. So this is 16:9. Although it is full screen, it doesn't look too good. Next, we can go to save state. So all you have to do is just press right here, save state, and you've got the icon there. Alright, so I'm going to go back to video, and I'm going to put the game aspect ratio back to 4:3. And another feature is edit cheats. So this emulator has built-in cheats, which is very cool. Enable widescreen, and you will have to restart the emulator. As you can see, it's not going to change until you restart it. So with the game up and running again, press the menu button, then press load. So we're back in game, and as you can see, we're in full screen and it's not stretched out. This is perfect, and I have to say Redream is just so polished. The UI is fantastic. It's got great features such as editing cheats, game resolutions, save states. If you happen to be using Flycast, then I definitely recommend you trying Redream. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Alright, so that wraps up for this video. Will you be using Redream? Do let me know in the comment section. Now if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, then please do consider subscribing, as I have more videos coming up. So make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified as soon as I release my videos. Please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and like always, thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video.